Good afternoon, Aries. My name is Kimberly. If it's your first time to join in, then welcome to my channel. And you can email me at gardenwitchtarot@gmail.com if you are interested in a personal reading or would like to leave a private comment that's not public. So, this is for August. We're going to read for August, Aries. So exciting. Very exciting. Lots going on in August with, we've got a lunar eclipse in Aquarius on the 7th and a solar eclipse in Leo on the 27th, I think. So, lots going on, and we want to know what's going on for you, Aries, in the month of August 2017. So what have we got for August for Aries 2017? Okay, I feel like that's pretty good. Just cut this. And we've got the Six of Cups as the overall theme. So something that you're looking back on with fondness. Old memories coming to the surface. Feeling really nostalgic. So something that you're looking back on with favor. And I just want to say that, or nostalgically, you know, this lunar eclipse, Aries, is going to bring to light some of the things that have happened in the past, and there's a lesson there that's needed to be learned around the 7th. So be on the lookout for that. And this is actually the end. It's bringing lessons to a close on a 19-year cycle. So August of 1998, where were you then? And you might have some lessons or some situations resurfacing from that. We've still got our Six of Cups. Okay, let me go ahead and okay. 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 So what we've got here, and I know what that is too. Yeah, we'll go over that in a minute. The situation for some of you, and just so we're very clear, these are general readings. They're not going to apply to everybody that's watching. I was called some ugly, ugly names in my comments this week about, you don't know what you're talking about. Well, you know, this doesn't apply to 7 billion people on the earth. So the situation is the Ten of Pentacles. So for some of you, you're watching your financial security grow, or maybe that's something that you're waiting for, you're wanting. Maybe that is your goal. For some of you, it's your situation that you're in, and everything is you know, seems very happy. The 10 is the end of a cycle, you know, and with the Pentacles, that's financial security, prosperity with your community, home life, and that kind of thing. You know, happy kids, happy pets, everybody's happy. I think for a lot of you, this is going to be something that you're kind of focusing on now. Like, you know, maybe before you were focused on, even as a life goal, just like, okay, I just want to be happy and be in a relationship where I can talk to somebody in this capacity, blah, blah, blah. And now you're like, you know what, I want to focus on my financial security and my stability in addition to that, or maybe instead of that for some of you. The obstacle is the Page of Pentacles. So for some of you, you may be waiting for somebody, for some of you that are single or dating, you may be waiting for somebody to arrive that meets those needs for you. or answers that security that you're looking for. And for some of you, you're like waiting for a job offer or waiting for something else to happen. Maybe you're waiting for, to graduate from college or take a next step. So it's like you want this Ten of Pentacles, but you're waiting for the Page of Pentacles. You're waiting for, what do I do? What's the next step? How do I get there? What move do I need to make? Is there a person, like, are you waiting for a person to come in that offers you those things or something to that effect? In the foundation, you have the Knight of Pentacles. So we're going from the Page of Pentacles is the problem and the Knight of Pentacles. So there could have been somebody in your past who kind of offered you this, the financial security that you wanted or the stable life that you wanted. But for some reason, with the Page of Pentacles here as your crossing condition, it's like maybe that didn't quite, maybe they didn't come through the way that you expected them to. Or maybe they weren't as, maybe they proved themselves to be a little more immature than what you are, or not quite on the same place in their path as you are, that kind of thing. In the past, there's been an Ace of Wands, so an offer, and we're the Aries and we're the Wands. So it looks like you made a passionate offer to this person, or in this situation, you've had a lot to offer in this situation, whether it's your ideas or whatever, but it's action oriented, and that's you. We are the initiators. This is one of our cards, the Ace of Wands. We're the first in the zodiac. We're the Ace, and we're the Wands. So there was you trying to initiate something, because it's what we do. We initiate, we innovate, we come up with ideas. But we've got, at the crowning the situation, the Magician in reverse. But for whatever reason, we weren't able to manifest that. So whether this wish is that somebody or the situation you're dealing with could also be an earth sign. So if this is an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn, it could be that you were not, and this is a romantic situation, it could be that you weren't able to manifest this relationship, even though you made an offer and you saw your happiness linked to them. Like maybe, like I said, they weren't as mature or as you thought they were, or they weren't, like maybe for some of you younger single Aries, maybe they were still more into partying and going out, and you were ready to settle down and make a home. So or if it's a career, maybe the offer that you thought came in, like this great job offer, didn't turn out to be quite as great as they made it sound, and you put your efforts into it, but it's still not panning out in the way that you expected it to. Like, you're not able to manifest the outcome, the results that you want or expected, whether this is career or romance, even though you've been putting yourself into it and trying to innovate and trying different things and show to somebody that, look, I'm here and I'm dedicated to this in this way. So what you've got coming toward you is the Page of Wands. So this could be news from another fire sign, or it could be that in this particular deck, this Page of Wands is being led down this path by his familiar, his cat. But there's this little lizard or salamander or something here in the pathway. So there's an obstacle that he needs to get over. So this could, for some of you, mean that there is an obstacle that needs to be overcome, like a personal truth, or accepting the situation for what it is, or moving on to a different situation. But there could be obstacles, like if you're thinking, you know what, I put myself into this career and this job, and now things aren't coming out the way I want. I can't, no matter what I do, it doesn't seem to work out in my favor. You may be thinking about a new career or a new job, but you're, concerned about, how do I get out of this job? Or if this is a romantic or emotional situation for some of you, it could be that, like, this person isn't quite on the same sheet of music as me, and I've tried everything that I can, and it's like, how do you reconcile that you still really care about this person, but you know that that's not what's best for you as a person, or the situation isn't something that's going to help you attain your goals or grow emotionally or get to the level that you want to be. And so you could be like at a point where you're thinking, I feel that what is best for me is to go in this direction, but what I really desire, because of this looking back that I'm doing, with nostalgia, like I don't really want to leave this situation or put that behind me, like I'm scared. But this is the wands, this is the fire energy, so this is about you, and maybe you need to start putting your needs above the needs of another situation or somebody else, and realize that until you take care of you, that that you're not going to grow into who you want or need to be. So for you, we have the Three of Wands here. So you're waiting for your ships to come in. So there's not a movement here. There's not a lot of action. It's like you're really contemplating things, but you're still wanting these situations, whether it's a work situation, like you really like your job or your coworkers, or you had a lot built up on this situation, so you're still waiting, you're like still hoping, you're holding out for this to manifest in the way that you expected it to, but it's still not. And so it's like maybe you're not ready to quite move on yet. Also, in your environment, so this could be just your environment or the people around you, or something that is going to influence you, is the Page of Swords. So there's a truth that's coming out. I think you need to start using your intuition to really discern your feelings about this situation or this person. You're still expecting something to happen. You're not ready quite yet to make this choice of whether I try to overcome this obstacle, or do I choose me. You're not quite there yet. You're still hoping out in your romantic, idyllic way. You're still hoping that you'll just wake up tomorrow and everything will be okay. And that's not the truth. The truth is going to come out, though, as the month progresses for you. And in your hopes and fears is the Hanged Man in reverse. So you're hoping that with some... No. You're hoping that, and this is the Hanged Man in the upright, you're hoping that if you just give this situation some time and step away a little bit, that it'll all work out. But that's not what's happening here, Aries. Okay? That's what you want. You want to just give it a little more time, give it a little more effort, and everything will be okay and work out, and I'll wake up one day and and everything will be fine. But that's not what's going to happen, Aries. The Hanged Man is in reverse. So if you take that posture, you know, get ready to hang there for a little while. You can come down from this, okay, at any time. For some of you, you need to maybe remove yourself a little bit from a situation so that you can kind of gain the perspective that you need. And in the outcome, we've got the King of Pentacles in reverse. So for those of you who are in a romantic situation, this isn't getting to the King of Pentacles. If you're dealing with this, what you thought was the Knight of Pentacles, who came in swiftly and offered you this foundation, this secure foundation, and now you're finding out that that person's not as mature as you thought they were, or didn't have the things to offer that they said they did, and you had built your expectations of this happy, abundant, stable thing, you're going to figure out that this person is not going to get you, either absolutely not who they say they were. They could be a jerk, or he or she, or it could be that you're going to figure out that this person is not going to, does not have the same goals as you. They don't want the same things out of life that you do. Okay, Aries? And for those of you who this is a business thing, a job-related situation where you were offered this fantastic job, and now it's not turning out to be what you thought it was, and you've put a lot of time and effort into this, and it's not manifesting in the way that you want it to. You're going to find out that, again, this job is not going to get you to that point. This King of Pentacles, it's not going to get you to the financial stability, or bring you the financial stability that you expected. So this does not, like I said, once again, this does not apply to everybody. This is a general reading, but for some of you, this is the situation that you're in. And it's like you're looking back at this situation and reviewing the past, and like, but I really, really like that person, whether they're an earth sign or not, or I really, really like that job. There's earth all over this. There's the Magician, but I don't like just, there's a little bit of air here, but this is either definitely job related, or it could definitely be that you're involved in a situation with an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. But you're looking back fondly on this situation, either this job that you have, or this person that you're invested in, and it's like you don't want to let it go, or you're not quite ready, maybe at the beginning of the month, to recognize and admit to yourself that I'm not going to get the things that I want with this person. This person's not, or this job, we don't have the same, it's not going to get me where I want to be. So, and then right under that is the Hermit. So I really feel like for you, Aries, that you need to, and excuse me, with this Hanged Man in reverse, I really feel like you need to go within yourself, or take some time for yourself to maybe ponder these situations over in your head, and the truths that are associated with them, because I feel like the truth is there. I feel like for some of you, you already know this. Like, I'm not telling you anything you don't know. You know that this job isn't going to get you where you want to be. You know this person is not on the same page as you. They don't have the same goals as you. They said they did. Maybe they said they wanted the same kind of future that you do, and the commitments and security and foundation that you want. And it's like you already know that they don't, that you're still waiting and hoping. There's like this last little piece of you that is holding on to that illusion, that lie, this nostalgic thing, even though you know that's not necessarily reality. Okay? So we're running a little bit long, so I think we're going to skip love reading, because I think I've it's really easy for people to criticize people like me or other people that do these tarot videos for not hitting their mark or not, speaking directly to them. And the truth is that if there's a message that you're meant to see, like I'm an Aries, and I could accidentally, click on a Sagittarius video, and that could be the message that I need to receive anyway. But these videos definitely don't always resonate with everybody, and unfortunately, that is what it is. Okay, so I pulled out 3 cards. Well, they kind of fell out from the Fairy Tarot from Doreen Virtue, and one is the 8 of Summer, or the 8 of Cups. The second one is the 10 of Spring, or 10 of Wands. And the last one is the 6 of Summer, or 6 of Cups, which is the same card that was over there, the 6 of Cups. So the 8 of Summer says, and these are messages for you, Aries, especially those of you who this resonates with. If this doesn't resonate with you, these messages, probably not for you. The desire for a more meaningful life, realizing that it's time to move on, choosing to make major life changes. So again, you know that this job isn't going to get you where you want to be, or you know that this relationship is not, that person is not quite on the same page with you. And I know you have invested a lot. You put yourself into that in a very genuine, honest, authentic, Aries fashion, and it didn't manifest. And I know you're disappointed, but you do desire a more meaningful life, and it's time to realize that it's time to move on. It's a choice, okay, Aries? And then here's the 10 of Spring, or the 10 of Wands. So it says, ask for help from others. All work and no play, being weighed down by too many responsibilities. So this is a tremendous burden for you, Aries. And it's okay to ask for help. Like, I know it's really easy in our nature kind of to hard charge and do it by yourself, but you don't have to. Ask for help. Make a list, inventory. What is the most important right now, and prioritize. Because you need to put some stuff down, or you're going to start having headaches and stomach aches and sleepless nights and anxiety. Okay? 6 of Summer. Children or childhood, the return of people or romances from your past, remembering events differently in a better or worse light than how they really occurred. So this is a warning, and maybe this is a warning for the eclipse on the 7th, that you're going to think back on something and have new clarity on something that happened a long time ago that may apply to you now. But this is about that reflection. And if thinking about things differently than how they really occurred is something that's keeping you from moving forward to get that 10 of cups, or that 10 of pentacles, that security that you really, really want, then try to be the hermit, take some time out from that, and really evaluate that situation. Not, and do it honestly, not in a way that's like, oh, that felt really, really good at the time. Yeah, it may have felt really good at the time, but, you know, what else was going on? Okay? So you know what I'm talking about, Aries. Many hugs and much, much love. And I will see you soon.